We've got some breaking news coming in at the moment. A case has been filed after food kits with Gandhi's photos was seized. These kits were seized by the Election Commission's flying squad in Wayanad. The kits were stored in a mill adjacent to the Congress workers' residence. The Congress said that the kits were meant for distribution in the Wayanad landslide victims, but they were kept separately as the election code was in place. They also said once the election was announced, they were not being distributed. The Election Commission's flying squad had handed over the seized items to the police, and the police has now registered a case with the court's permission. My colleague Shibimol KG is now joining me on the story. Shibimol, the Congress very clear coming out with a statement and saying that because the Election Commission, the MCC, is in place, that's the reason why these food kits were not being distributed. They also said that these were the kits that were actually meant for those people who were hit by the landslides.
That's what the Congress has been saying from the beginning, and they've also said that, they do not distribute food kits in a constituency like Wayanad to win an election. But the left has tackled it, saying that it's not just about winning the election Wayanad for the Congress, it's also about increasing the majority. Since Priyanka Gandhi is contesting for the first time, and there is a target set by the Congress party and the Congress workers of the constituency as far as a victory is concerned, is how the left has tackled this. But a case has been registered. The FIR says that these were brought to, influence the voters and to distribute it to the voters. And the case has been registered and under charges of bribery and also 123(1) of the People's Representative Act, which includes, distributing items and giving gifts to the voters with the knowledge of the candidate to influence the voters. So these two charges have been, the case has been registered under these two charges. The election flying squad, after seizing these items, around 38 kits were there of these items. They've received, secret information that these items were stored in a mill close to a Congress workers' house, and these will be distributed. These have been distributed to the voters, to influence them. It's a secret information that the flying squad got, and then they came there, seized these, and this has been handed to the police. Now, the police is going to start an investigation, start taking action on this. After the court has given permission, these items have been handed over by the election court to the police, and the police sought permission from the court to further take action, and that's how the case has been registered. But again, the Congress and the left in the last 2 days have been, attacking each other over distributing these items, trying to influence the voters, is what the left have been consistently, arguing on this issue.
Right, Shibimol, thank you for giving us all those details. From Wayanad, the police has now taken cognizance, and they have even in fact gone ahead and filed a case against the Congress party. This with regards to food items that have been seized by the flying squad of the Election Commission of India. These kits were in fact seized by the flying squad. They were moving around Wayanad when they came across the food kits being distributed. These kits in fact were stored in a mill adjacent to a Congress workers' residence. The Congress, however, has clarified, and they have said the kits were indeed meant to be distributed to Wayanad landslide victims, but they were kept separately as the election code, that is the MCC, the Model Code of Conduct, is in place in Wayanad. The Congress also said once the elections were announced, these kits were not being distributed. But the Election Commission's flying squad handed over the seized items to the police, and the police has now registered a case after they got the permission from the court. It is Priyanka Gandhi Vadra who's all set to make her political debut from Wayanad, a seat that has been vacated by her brother Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi has retained the Raebareli seat. Priyanka Gandhi and brother Rahul Gandhi, both of them have been campaigning hard in Wayanad. Visuals that you are seeing is of the road show. This was the road show that took place before Priyanka Gandhi, along with her entire family, her husband, 2 kids. She went in for the nomination. That's when the road show. So before the nomination, this was the road show. The streets were filled with Congress flags. Wayanad elections will take place on the 13th of November. And now a case after food kits with Gandhi's photo a case has been filed. The police has taken cognizance, and they have even filed a case.